The final episode of Amphibia has officially been sent to Disney. Their new poster reveals that we're in for a wild ending. As two worlds are on the verge of destruction, the stakes have never been higher. With Amphibia reaching its last episode, you have to wonder what comes next. We have some answers from creator Matt Brawley. The end of Amphibia is one step closer to a new era for Disney Channel. Since Gravity Falls, there's been an emphasis on story-driven shows through the Owl House and Amphibia. After these two, episodic cartoons are taking the spotlight again. That's good or bad news, depending on who you ask. All I'm gonna say is that both of these shows are the best since Gravity Falls ended, so to see them disappear is sad. Anyway, Amphibia just kept getting better as it went on, all leading up to the series finale. It's disappointing to say goodbye, but the awesome series creator Matt Brawley gave some positive insight. In this interview for comicbook.com, he dives into a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, what fans should take away from the show, and how he feels about the growing audience. You should check out the full interview if you're interested. Matt has a great overall perspective, but for the purpose of this video, there's one question to highlight. I have to ask, this is the end of Amphibia, but it is the end, right? You're not hiding a secret sequel series under your hat or a movie or anything. I've been burned before, Matt. I've been burned before. So it is the end, and it is the natural end. This is a story that has had a 3-season arc planned from the very beginning. Even as early as season 1, the final dialogue in the episode was in my head, and I was rolling around with it. And that's great, because everything we wrote moving forward, I knew that's where things were heading. Now, obviously when you have a plan and you're a meticulous long-form planner, you need to be flexible, and be aware that sometimes you'll get to these narrative choke points and the characters will tell you, "Whoa, I'd never do that." You're like, "You're right, Marcy would never do that. Let's reorient." So I've had a structure, but it has always had a little bit of flexibility for bobbing and weaving when necessary. But I will say that the ending feels very conclusive, and I hope very satisfying for viewers and fans. I think that the way the ending is designed is to leave the possibility for maybe little adventures or little sequel stuff, but ultimately it really does feel like the saga of Anne and her friends is over. But that's not to say that the show can't live on in comic book form. As you know, we've got Marcy's journal coming out, which gets into great detail about everything that was happening to Marcy when she was off camera. So those are things to look forward to. And I think that the world can always be revisited. It's just about to make sure that if it is revisited, it doesn't contradict our ending where the characters are. It feels like a natural, earned continuation of that stuff. But for me personally, I need a break. It's been a long time with the show and these characters. I was looking at my earliest pitch docs, and the earliest one was dated 2015. So it's been a while. I've got a lot more gray hairs now. I'll tell you what.
Hello, girl. Nice of you to fall for our trap.
Marcy? What are you wearing? What's going on?
We're not Marcy. Not anymore.
So yeah, this really is the end of Amphibia. Or at least, the story we get to see on TV. What's confirmed right now, and Matt mentioned it, is Marcy's journal. The book will have hidden stories, missing adventures, character insights, games, puzzles, hidden messages, and lore about the show. That's a lot of stuff. It's coming out after the series finale, which means a lot of new content is already planned. Aside from that, I can definitely see Amphibia comics in the future, just not right away. Matt doesn't want to continue the franchise just because. He wants an actual reason to do so. Think Lost Legends from Gravity Falls. That gave new developments for the world of the show, and I feel like Amphibia could go down a similar path. At the end of the day, though, Amphibia was a wild ride. I'm happy to have been here since the beginning, and I'll check out whatever Matt does next. Should be fun. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.